I think in part as a way of adding more excitement and meaning to your regular season. You've talked a lot about a mid-season tournament in the NBA. It's still a concept I don't think most fans fully understand. What can you tell us about that, or any other ideas you may have to add emphasis to regular season games?
Well, sure. I'll begin with the play-in tournament, which is, to us, is still part of the regular season as opposed to part of the playoffs.
Right.
As you know, that was something we started 2 seasons ago. So it allows the teams in 9th and 10th place to play in against 7 and 8. And we think that has worked to create additional competition, particularly in the last month of the regular season, because, again, it gives teams hope that may have decided to give up, may have had a player out for an injury and thought that just at this point they weren't going to make the playoffs. Now they can be in the 10th position and squeeze in the playoffs. So that, we think, has been very effective. In terms of the mid-season tournament, I think since we last talked, I've morphed to calling it an in-season tournament as opposed to mid-season, only because as we're looking at different models, it may not fall right smack center at the middle of the season. But the notion is, I've said this before, trying to steal a page, particularly from European soccer, where they have other trophies that they play for. And the ideal would be to take nothing whatsoever away from the Larry O'Brien Trophy, our championship trophy, but in what is increasingly a long regular season, particularly as you look at how people's habits change over time. Getting people to sit down for 2.5 hours to watch a game isn't necessarily consistent with the way people watch sports or any events these days. And to say, let's find some games in the regular season, probably still within the same footprint we're operating in now. So the season would start roughly around the same time and around the same time, but then maybe convert some of those regular season games into what we'd call a mid-season tournament and begin a new tradition of something that players care about, teams care about, something to win. Again, not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but yet something probably secondary to that, but something that maybe you'd see just players go into that extra gear for that competition. And by the way, it's not just European soccer. College basketball, I'm a big fan there. And there's a history, too, of playing tournaments around holidays and other things where teams bring their best game and really want to win.
You are a big college basketball fan, as anyone who's been around you knows. How are you going to manage without Coach K on the sideline, by the way? All the Duke guys, I got J.J. Redick around here all the time. How in the world are you going to live in a world in which Coach K is not coaching Duke next year?
I don't know. I'm planning to go down for that last game against Carolina. That's all I can say. It's been an incredible run, greatest coach of all time in college, maybe in all of basketball, and I'm hoping he stays involved in the game because he still has a lot to offer.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.